Howdy folks, John Caldwell here with the results of WWE Extreme Rules 2018 for all of you who missed it. Let's go ahead and get into the results. Starting off with the kickoff matches, the first kickoff match, Andrade Cien Almas defeated Sin Cara with the double knees and hammerlock DDT. Cara had control until Selena Vega provided a distraction. And in the second and final kickoff match of the night, Sanity defeated the New Day to win the tables match when Eric Young did a flying clothesline to Kofi Kingston through a table. One highlight of the match was the New Day doing a double foot stomp / double powerbomb combo. And starting off with the main card of Extreme Rules 2018, boy, it started off on a high note. The B Team defeated Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt to finally win the Raw Tag Team Championships. There was Let's Go B Team / B Team Sucks chants, house divided in Pittsburgh. Bo Dallas pinned Hardy with a neckbreaker off the top rope, and then the B Team cut a victory promo after the match. And yes, it is true, Stretch Armstrong, folks, was on the moon. Not Neil Armstrong, Stretch Armstrong. Thank you for letting everybody know that, Curtis Axel. And big congratulations to the B Team on finally becoming tag team champions. I love that. B Team, greatest tag team in the WWE. Our next match, Finn Balor defeated Baron Corbin. Corbin dominated most of the match, but Balor won after countering the End of Days into an inside cradle. Our next match, Carmella pinned Asuka to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship with help from James Ellsworth in the Shark Cage. Ellsworth dropped a chain down right away, but the referee got rid of it. Ellsworth then dropped a spray bottle to Carmella, but she wasn't able to use it. Ellsworth was able to escape the cage but ended up getting stuck. While Asuka was attacking Ellsworth, Carmella knocked Asuka into the cage and then pinned her. Asuka took out the WWE officials and Ellsworth after the match. Our next match, Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Jeff Hardy to win the United States Championship. Nakamura hit a low blow before the match began while the referee wasn't looking. When the bell rang, Nakamura immediately hit the Kinshasa and won the U.S. title. After the match, Randy Orton came out to confront Nakamura. Orton then surprised everyone and attacked Jeff Hardy. So there you have it, Randy Orton once again a heel, and Shinsuke Nakamura is the brand new United States Champion. Big congratulations out to Shinsuke Nakamura. Our next match, Kevin Owens defeated Braun Strowman in a steel cage match. Owens kept trying to escape the cage at the start of the match. Owens finally started fighting and hit a frog splash but only got a 1 count. Owens tried to escape again. Strowman kept throwing Owens into the cage and the fans would chant one more time. Owens ended up handcuffing Strowman to the rope and gained the advantage. Strowman ripped off the handcuffs and stopped Owens from escaping. Strowman then threw Owens off the top of the cage through the announce table. Owens was declared the winner but taken out on a stretcher. And I really enjoyed this match. My grandfather, who is 77 years old, is a big fan of Braun Strowman, and he kept saying to me, let me know when this match comes on because I want to see Braun Strowman destroy Kevin Owens. And he's seen Braun Strowman chokeslam Kevin Owens off the top of the cage. He absolutely loved that. So thank you so much, Braun Strowman, for making my grandfather's night tonight. Our next match, the Bludgeon Brothers defeated Team Hell No to retain the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles. Prior to the match, the Bludgeon Brothers attacked Daniel Bryan and Kane backstage. Kane's knee was injured by a mallet during the attack. Bryan wrestled a handicap match and struggled until Kane eventually came out while wearing a boot. Kane was able to chokeslam both guys. Bryan tagged back in, but Harper and Rowan were able to come back and pin Bryan. Our next match, Bobby Lashley defeated Roman Reigns. During the match, Michael Cole brought up how Lashley defeated Vince McMahon in 2007. The crowd didn't care about the match and started a Rusev Day chant. A wave also started in the crowd, and it appeared that WWE was tuning down the crowd noise because of negative chants. The two fought on the outside and Lashley suplexed Reigns onto the announce table. Back in the ring, Reigns went in for the spear, but Lashley ended up hitting the spear instead for the win. Our next match, Alexa Bliss defeated Nia Jax to retain the Raw Women's Championship. Alexa used a kendo stick, but Nia destroyed it. Nia kept throwing away all the weapons that Alexa tried to introduce. Mickie James tried to interfere, and Natalya went after Mickie. Alexa and Mickie double-teamed Natalya until Ronda Rousey made the save. Ronda went after Alexa until Mickey attacked Ronda with the kendo stick. Alexa and Mickey attacked Nia with a steel chair, and Alexa hit the DDT on the chair for the win. Our first main event of the night, AJ Styles defeated Rusev to retain the WWE Championship. There were AJ Styles Rusev Day chants, and Rusev was favoring his left leg. Styles got the calf crusher on, but Aiden English pushed the ring rope to help Rusev grab it. Styles went after English, and Rusev caught Styles with a suplex on the floor. Rusev hit the Machka kick for a close near fall. English exposed a turnbuckle, but the plan backfired and Rusev hit the turnbuckle. Rusev kicked out of a springboard 450, but then Styles hit the phenomenal forearm to retain the championship. And in our main event, it was a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Intercontinental Championship between Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins. In the 30-minute Iron Man match, the crowd reacted to this match like a Royal Rumble, but doing a countdown every minute with a buzzer sound. Every single minute. Rollins won the first fall with a buckle bomb into a La Magistral cradle. Rollins scored another pin with the curb stomp to make it 2-0 for himself. McIntyre jumped in the ring and attacked Rollins, which caused a DQ to make it 3-0 Rollins. The referee kicked out McIntyre, but McIntyre hit a Claymore kick on Rollins before leaving. Ziggler pinned Rollins to make it 3-1 Rollins. Ziggler hit a super kick to make it 3-2 Rollins, and then Ziggler tied things up 3-3 with a zigzag. There was 15 minutes remaining in the match until the clock was taken off the screen due to the crowd counting down every single minute, adding a Royal Rumble buzzer sound into it, and the fans continued that chant by going on their phones, going to the WWE app, going to the WWE network, and getting the clock on the network stream so that they could continue the countdown chant. Ziggler hit a forearm and then pinned Rollins with his feet on the ropes to make it 4-3 Ziggler. The clock was put back on around 10 minutes left and the crowd popped huge with yes chants. I'm not joking, that's real. Rollins scored a pinfall to tie things up 4-4. At first everybody thought that it was going to be a draw and that Dolph Ziggler would retain the Intercontinental Championship until Kurt Angle came out and announced that there would be a winner in sudden death overtime. Seconds after Kurt Angle made the announcement to ring the bell, Drew McIntyre came out of nowhere, attacked Seth Rollins, and Ziggler scored the pin to retain the Intercontinental Championship. And I just want to say one thing real quick. Out of all the Iron Man matches that have happened in WWE's history, we have seen a lot of amazing Iron Man matches. But I gotta say, no disrespect to Seth Rollins or Dolph Ziggler, because they done a great job. They done the best job that they could, and it was awesome what they done. But I gotta say that when you rank this Iron Man match with the other Iron Man matches that have happened in WWE, this one is one of the worst. And it's not because it's Dolph Ziggler or Seth Rollins' fault. It's the crowd's fault for going and hijacking this match by doing a countdown every single minute with that Royal Rumble buzzer sound. They hijacked the match, and with this match, they kept checking the clock, Rollins and Ziggler did, to get their spots on time and stuff for this match. And when the clock was taken off, I noticed in my mind, I don't know if it was just me, but it seemed to me like everything that they were doing was on the fly, and that it wasn't supposed to be that way. Because they obviously have wanted to work out something with this clock, because that's what you do usually in an Iron Man match. You work your spots out during certain moments when the clock is up. So they didn't really have the clock up there on the board because of the fans hijacking the match, and I think that really hurt making this match a lot more better, because I think this match could have been a great, amazing match of the year type match. But with the crowd hijacking the match and taking the clock off the screen, it really hurt the spots that they were supposed to do. And then when they put the clock back on the screen with 10 minutes left, then you notice they started doing all the amazing spots. And I think we could have seen a lot more of those amazing spots during the 15-minute mark or the 13-minute mark, but the crowd unfortunately hijacked the match. This is a problem. This has been going on for a long time. The past couple of WWE pay-per-views that I have recorded the results for, they always have some type of fan or fans that hijack a match, or the entire show, and it's really starting to get ridiculous. Something needs to be done. Some type of action needs to be implemented. Get the heel wrestler to tell them to shut up so that they can get heat on themselves and get everybody interested. I don't know. I mean, something needs to be done. They need to really get a hold of these unruly fans that are trolling, because that's what it is. It's trolling, and it's disrespectful to the guys in the ring, busting their butts. I'm trying my best not to cuss because I'm doing this for YouTube as well, and you can't cuss on YouTube. But they go out there and they bust their butts for all of you. And it's one thing to go and pay your money and cheer and boo for the person that you like and don't like. But when you're there and you got a damn beach ball and you're just wanting to troll, then you shouldn't be there. Maybe you shouldn't be there. If you're bored with what is happening in a wrestling promotion, don't go to the show and troll. It's ridiculous and stupid. Why ruin everyone else's fun when you don't like something? Just don't go. I don't understand that. I don't understand why that had to happen. At first, it seemed a little bit funny, but after every single minute, it just got really aggravating. And like I said, these guys, they go out here and they bust their butts. A lot of them get injured. I bet you half, if not almost all of the fans in that arena couldn't take a bump. And I'm not trying to be bitter. I'm really not. This is the professional wrestling business. Not everybody can do this. I know. I've been there. And honest to God, after getting in the business and seeing it for what it really is, I have a lot more respect for what the workers do in the ring. And when the fans go and they be disrespectful by going and making a buzzer sound and acting like this is the damn Royal Rumble, I don't think you need to be at that show. I think you got that confused with the actual Royal Rumble. So that's what I think about it. I think that, it could have been a match that had loads more potential, and it could have been a match of the year candidate, but the crowd hijacked that match and really messed up the spots for Ziggler and Rollins during the middle of that match. And I think it could have been something that would have been really special if the crowd wouldn't have hijacked it. That's my 2 cents, and I'm sticking with it. But anyways, that's the results of Extreme Rules 2018. I will be back here tomorrow for another great edition of Jammin' John's Wrestling News. Until then, this is Jammin' John saying thanks, goodbye, and enjoy the rest of your night.